We finna shoot at the 500-yard mark, just to warm the barrel up a little bit. Camera's having a hard time focusing on that stuff. It's kind of a cloudy day. Shooter ready, or as us rednecks say, fire in the hole. Oh, right beside it. A little more wind than I thought there was. At least up here on the top of this hill. I think it's pretty shielded down there. Pretty good breeze right there. I'm gonna let it die for a second. There it went. I don't know if the camera saw it or not, but that bottle just exploded at 500 yards. Maybe. Let's go ahead and move up there. That's 685. That's about as clear as we're going to get. That's as far as it'll focus. They're zoomed all the way out. This is not state-of-the-art video equipment either, so okay, let me readjust and redope here for the distance change. That was 500, now we're going to 685. Temperature right. Big jump. Alright, scope's back to 0. Okay, 53 grain VMAX, fixing to go for a trip. Good night. Hold on, I gotta do my parallax. Alright, parallax is set. I'm going to go for the one on the far right. Well, that's a long way down there. Good gracious. If I miss, I may have to rewind the video and look, see if it shows me where I hit if I don't see it in the scope. I hit right at the base of it. I saw it. again. I hit the same divot in the ground. It seems that the wind is actually moving me a little bit, so I'm gonna go a click to the left, because I'm hitting lower just a little bit off to the bottom of the right side of the base of the bottle. Far right bottle. Oh, just under it. Tell you what, that street lock gap gets you close, so you have to fine tune it. You could be off 25 feet per second on the muzzle velocity from what you have entered in the street lock out and miss low at this distance. This is 685 yards. I kicked dirt up on it. It's going down this time. It's going down this time. Hang on, let this breeze finish. I'm wondering if the breeze here on top of the hill is moving it up straight off out the end of the barrel. Because I'm looking at limbs and grass down there, and I don't see any wind. I even moved my parallax and focus at different distances, and I'm still not seeing any wind. Not enough to speak of. Of course, 53 grain bullets running out of juice at that distance. All right, shooter ready. Got it. 685. Booyah! Okay. Scope's doped. Let's see what the camera's pointing at. Let's get up here. I had to move those. I was back up under the limb. I thought it was going to be clear, but it wasn't. The camera's having a hard time. There's one kind of under and between the two flags, the two plastic markers, and then there's two to the left. That one underneath there is kind of little, looks like it's a little hard to see on the camera. We're going to see if this wind's going to let me, because it's certainly picking up. I'm going to go for the bottle in the middle. Yeah, that's pretty good breeze right there. I'm going to let it die down. I'm looking at that cedar tree hanging out in the open down there at about 600. And that limb's not moving. I'm wondering if something's coming off of that hill behind that deer stand. Here we go. I saw where I hit. I mean, it was minute a coyote under it, that's for sure. But it was dead center left and right. Okay. let that breeze die again. Got it. 700 yards. See if we get that one right beside it. Oh man, that was almost 2 in a row. And I kicked dirt up on it. Can't believe that dirt didn't knock it over. Got another one. All right, there's one more at 700. That's the one that kind of close to the flags, the markers. And I can barely see it. I'm going to shoot what I think is it. Right at the top of it. Right at the base of it. Trying to compensate just by holding. Oh, you know what? That's not even a bottle. My bad. I'm shooting at a clump of grass. No wonder it ain't blowing up. It's just to the right of the flags. It's kind of where it was originally. Between the markers and the tree line. Oh, I shot right beside the cap. Wind got it again. I'll eventually get to a point where I'm not going to shoot no more ammo down there just cause. I'm kicking dirt up on it every time. I'm down to brass that hadn't really been fire formed in this chamber yet. So that may be what's making it shoot low and maybe considerably slower. Man, I am chewing it up right there beside it. It's just I can't tell what that wind's doing down there. Got it. That's 3 bottles at 700 yards. 700 yards. And there we go. And that's without letting the barrel cool at all. There's the gun. That makes it nice right there, that muzzle brake. There's the scope that does it. I swear by them. Still got ammo left. Don't let anybody tell you a Savage Axis is not a shooter. If the wind hadn't been blowing like it is, I got a pretty good breeze blowing. If I hadn't had that breeze to contend with, I'd have hit them a whole lot sooner than what I did, but I'm having to fight that wind too. And that's a 53 grain bullet. 53 grain VMAX. 36.7 grains of IMR 4895 Magic Dust. And that is more natural slinging them down there. I'm gonna go down there and look at my groups, see if I can tell in the dirt what kind of groups I'm shooting. 700 yards, man. If I can get a 3.5 inch group, I was hitting the same divot sometimes. If I can get a 3.5 inch group, that's a half minute at 700 yards with a 10 to 12 mile an hour wind. I'll take it. With a $350 gun and a $200 scope, I'll take that all day long. All right, see y'all later.